I recall that last year in March, that Cabinet approved the new National Road Safety Strategy that runs from 2021 to 2030. And that strategy was then launched on behalf of the patron who happens to be the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of International Relations and Cooperation. Now, that strategy calls for concerted efforts of all stakeholders, and it has identified 5 pillars under which road safety activities must be organized for the duration of the decade. Therefore, this conference that is coming up, as you rightly indicated, from the 23rd to the 25th of February, it is aimed at bringing all the stakeholders together under the umbrella of the strategy to develop a 5-year strategy for each of the pillars, which would then be expected of the executing agencies to take back home to their respective institutions for implementation for the next 5 years. Yeah, that is how significant this event is. The strategy covers, as you have rightly indicated, five pillars. And then pillar 1 deals with road safety management, which is the cornerstone of all the activities that we need to undertake. Pillar 2 deals with safer roads and mobility. It caters for the safety of the infrastructure as well as the usage of that infrastructure. Pillar 3 caters for safer vehicles. That deals with the roadworthiness of vehicles, including this new technology that is coming on board to prepare and maybe absorb these technologies. And then pillar 4 deals with safer road users. And this pillar is divided into 2 sections. One section deals with education, and then the other section deals with law enforcement and adjudication. So this pillar is meant to ensure that road users are properly educated, and for those that wouldn't want to adhere voluntarily to the regulations, law enforcement should take its course on them. And then we have the last pillar that deals with post-crash response and post-crash care. This deals with, in the event of everything else failing, we should be able to have capacity to pick up the pieces and to reduce complications after incidents have taken place. The challenge is, if you recall, the first civil strategy that was launched recently, it indicated some shortcomings. So as we craft the strategy for the next 5 years, we are going to look at our weaknesses and to see how can we address these weaknesses, and then to address these issues that you just highlighted. Currently, we've invited different institutions, including institutions of higher learning, to present papers at this conference. And then thereafter, once the conference is done, we would have pillar committees meeting in their various pillar specifications, and then those private institutions that contribute to specific pillars would then have the opportunity to contribute to the activities of within under that pillar. And at the end of the day, we expect each pillar to report on a quarterly basis in terms of the things that they've undertaken to do and how well they have implemented them.